What's up YouTube, it's TCG here and welcome back to our TCG battle video on my channel. Today we're playing with the second place list of the junior division over in Frankfurt because Okidogi did well and I'm a very big fan of one prize Pokemon, so that's what we're going to be checking out today. So here we have the list. We have Adrena S to thank for that from Germany. We have here Okidogi with the Adrena Power. If you have a Darkness Energy equipped onto Okidogi, you get 100 additional HP and slap 100 additional damage, which means good punch. Instead of doing 70 damage, is slapping 170 instead. You have access to the Adrena Brain of the Munkidori to help out, and because you're playing Legacy Energy, your Okidogi can transform into a zero prize Pokemon. With Bravery Charm, that's 280 HP for a zero prizer. That's insane. We have Mimikyu. It's been a while since we've seen Mimikyu being immune from EXs with Luxury Escape can really be helpful. And also coming back with the Cornerstone technology to beat stuff like Goldango quite convincingly. With Crispin, you can get 2 energies onto the field instantly. And with Colress's Tenacity, you can find Prism Energy or your Legacy Energy altogether. With Lana's 8, you can get your Pokemon back, and that's pretty much the deck. You even have a TM Devolution, which can work out against specific matchups, but I'm a very big fan of Okidogi, so that's what we're checking out today. This list also comes back with a lot of cheap cards, like the most expensive one is going to be the Cornerstone Ogre Pawn, but that's about it. So we're going to be testing this out on the rank ladder. Note to self, we are in the higher tiers, Master Rank League here with Okidogi, and if we're able to win some games, that would be awesome. If you guys are excited, let me know by rocking the hell out of the like button. Only takes one tiny second every time and does help out the channel tremendously. So we have already entered the game here, and let's see if we're able to win that one. Okay, looks like they're playing with a Raging Bolt coin. Are they playing a Raging Bolt? I think Raging Bolt is an okay-ish matchup, as yeah, we have 280 HP. They are 2 prize Pokemon. They're probably gonna be slapping down some of their other Pokemon that also give up 2 prizes. Sometimes we see Teal Mask, something like Squawkabilly. Going first seems okay. First turn energy onto the Okidogi seems okay. I think going first is alright, I suppose. I know a lot of decks in the format want to be going second, but I want to be going first because I can get that turn 1 energy attachment going. We have Artisan, so we can technically get out the Okidogi already. We start with a Cornerstone, and it looks like we will be up against, I would say, if I had to guess, yeah, they already have Fan Rotom, so this Artisan will not matter. I think we're up against the Raging Bolt archetype. Okay. Let's lead off with Okidogi. Give it, and the more Pokemon they have, the better our Morty's Conviction will be. Let's go. We can also have, I don't think they're gonna judge turn 1, that would be very weird. But just in case, I'll put the Air Balloon right here. Can put a Luxury Escape on this guy as well to have it 330 HP. That would, it does give up 2 prizes, but it is considered almost a 2 prize Pokemon at that point, right? Luxury Escape, pushing yourself all the way to 330. Give yourself a Bravery Charm and you're in the 380 HP category. Yeah, you cannot equip the Luxury Escape and Bravery Charm, but yeah, there are definitely some ways to boost the HP up. Whether you're going for the 280 of the Okidogi with Bravery Charm or the 330 with Luxury Escape, it is all possible with this archetype. And looks like we're gonna be up against Fan Rotom, Artisan, maybe. Yeah, it's gonna be Conkeldurr. This is the exact finals that we saw in the junior division over in Frankfurt. So I'm very curious to see if we're going to be able to... oh, there's a Pidgey in there as well. Are they going to Pidgeot EX? Really? Okay, they have the Hilda. They will have the Enriching Energy. We will have instantly access to Boss. Technically, we can equip another Prism Energy on this guy and then start swinging for 170. We can even take down the only Timber. I would also be able to knock out Pidgey, or maybe knock out the Pokemon that has the is Jet Energy. Okay, I'm definitely gonna be going after the Pidgey right there. Yeah, they're gonna be swinging with the Fan Rotom. Fan Rotom is not able to attack us whatsoever, which is awesome. I could go for Morty's Conviction, but I'm afraid of Pidgeys because interesting. Fan Rotom doing nothing. We have Adrena Brain. Pidgeot EX is a Pokemon that we technically are not able to knock out. We can still trap some of these things with the help of Maractus, by the way. So I don't know what the best plan of action is. Giving yourself some more time. We have Adrena Brain, another Okidogi. That means we might be trapped in the active position. I'll just go with this. Get the Munkidori right here. I will boss up this guy. I don't mind about Pidgeot EX. Let's retreat. Get the Prism Energy right here. And let's go! It's time for the good punch for the 170 damage output. Artisan is really going to help us out. They will not be able to deal with this Okidogi quite yet. That means we're going to be ahead in the prize trade. They can lead off with Pidgeot EX in the active position, but then we can like two-shot that. It's going to be giving ourselves some more prizes. We have 4 copies of Bulbasaurus, by the way. I could have gone after Pidgey, but I don't mind the situation. Don't mind it at all. We can start to go for the 2-shot on Pidgeot EX at one point as well, since we have a high amount of Bulbasaurus in our archetype. There is a Cornerstone Ogerpon, which concerns me. Can give them some more prizes. I wonder if they attack us, we can, of course, go for Adrena Brain Powers, pushing some damage from our side of the field to their side of the field. We have access to Morty's Conviction, which is going to give us a lot of cards as well. We technically could put the Luxurious Cape on. That means they are not in range with their Conkeldurr. That could be a thing that we can think about. Luxurious Cape. 100 additional HP. Ultra Ball. Are they going to put the Binding Mochi on something like a Rotom? That would be very weird. I'll just go Artisan, get out another Okidogi, give it Fighting type energy. We have not seen Crispins or anything. Pidgeot EX. There's also always Maractus trapping, but they do have access to Jet Energies, which makes things a little bit more difficult. They already played 1 Jet Energy. In their discard pile, already a Conkeldurr as well. Toxic Powder. Are they gonna go with this? Interesting. There is a Timber. We do not have another Bulbasaurus unless we top deck it. Assault Landing. Okay, come on, top deck boss. Give it to us. Can we get the boss to then go after Timber? Yeah. That's the most hilarious thing I've ever seen. Yeah, let's just focus on Okidogi. Attachment here. This is just a 1-prize Pokemon, right? They can deal with... This one will be poisoned again. They're gonna poison themselves. Technically, you could put the Luxurious Cape on to protect herself from additional turn, which can be really useful. It does give up some more prizes, but I'll gladly take that risk because we are ahead in the prize trade. Goodbye, Timber. Let's go. 170 again. That's the second Timber being destroyed by Okidogi. High amount of balls, as I was saying. They're really helping out here. And I know this Okidogi gives up 2 prizes, but if it's able to take 3 prizes in the first place and gives us some more time to give energies onto something like a Munkidori there, that would be way, way more useful. On the other hand, there's always Legacy Energy to turn some of these Pokemon into 0 prizers. Look at that. Okidogi with a high amount of bosses orders. Love to see it. And that's why I think you should go first with an archetype like this. Okay, they have the Sacred Ash. They can shuffle their Pokemon back into the deck. I know they have access to Pidgeot EX to get any card they want. We are poisoned again. It doesn't matter. Yeah, we do not have anything like a Blood Moon or Saluna in our 60. Okay, we have Pokegear. Pokegear. Okay, what is the best plan of action? We just need 1 energy, right? So we can like start the process up. Artisan again. We could trap the Phanrodon, but they have Jet Energy, so that's a very bad idea. Getting out another Okidogi is also irrelevant at this point, so I'll just leave it like this. See what the Pokegear brings. It is going to be a Colress's Tenacity. A very great way. Yeah, a very great way for next turn to get some stuff done. We have Lana's Aid, also irrelevant. Legacy Energy is pretty good though. Morty's Conviction. Okay, more Boss's Orders. That's cool. We have the Prism Energy right here. So we can play a little bit with the damage counters. Adrena brain time. Where do we put the damage? We only slap 170, right? But they have to poison themselves, which means that's more than enough. Can try and focus on this guy, but I think damaging the Pidgeot at one point will be beneficial to us. Yeah. 140, knockout. That's a 2-prizer at one point that we might take down. Because with Bravery Charm, I don't know. Yeah, here's the Bravery Charm. I don't know if the Conkeldurr can get there. Right, with Binding Mochi, they can definitely get there. But we have 330 HP. With the Luxury Escape, they will not get there. With Bravery Charm, they can get there. But we are a 0-prize Pokemon. That's also going to be very beneficial, having a 0-prize Pokemon by our side. We have more Boss's Orders, where those came from. If we are able to, like, this has 250, right? There's no way we can get there. 250 is a little too much. It's always Maractus if they're out of Jet Energies. So it seems like we're playing the exact finals. The exact finals of the Junior Division. I know this is a 2-prizer. This is a 2-prizer. So that's kind of inconvenient, but this will be a 0-prizer, which is awesome. Weak to Psychic, we can also confuse, but then they're going to burn the Jet Energies, but they have 2 Jet Energies remaining, so that's pretty bad as well. Could have given the Legacy Energy onto this Okidogi, turning it into a 0-prizer. Actually, into a 1-prizer because of Luxury Escape. Funky stuff happening. Okay, there is Conkeldurr, the first Conkeldurr of the match. But they will be able to uptrade. They have the Pidgeot EX established as well. We have taken 3 prize cards, and we have a high amount of boss, so we'll see how it goes. 2 prizes, 2 prizes, 1 prize, 0 prize. Yeah, I guess we're good. The Gutsy Swing. They did burn 1 Binding Mochi already. Definitely attacking with the Okidogi here. Okay, Legacy Energy here. Bravery Charm there. There is Lana's Aid, which we potentially could use. We have Maractus, another Okidogi. And I'm not gonna slap it down. I think Artisan can just stay there for now. Yeah, we do have access to Town Store, which could allow us to get some. I don't think they're gonna be playing a high like stuff like Iono, and we already have access to Boss's Orders. Yeah, I think we just leave it as it is. Boss's Orders for later. We all need to. If we're getting knocked out, that's gonna be way more difficult to pull ourselves back into the races. But we still can use Munkidori to maybe knock out a low HP Pokemon. 60 damage. Yeah, that's gonna be quite tricky. That's gonna be quite tricky. Lana's 8. Colossus Tenacity it is. Prism Energy. Downstore is also something we do not need. Yeah, I'll take these. And just go with it. 170. Well, let's go. They will need the Binding Mochi, but they have the Pidgeot EX to do so. Munkidori again. We're in a quite strange situation where they still need to take 4 prizes. This is a 0 prizer, this is a 1 prizer, this is a 2 prizer. So if they knock this out, we're gonna have to like attack with Munkidori, which because of weakness, we still knock it out. We have the Boss's Orders in hand, so that's cool. Lana's Aid could get this job done. 3 in any combination. So we can get Fighting Energy. Equip the Fighting Energy to Munkidori. But yeah, we cannot use Lana's Aid and Boss in the same turn, so that's kind of bad. Conkeldurr. We still have time, I suppose. If we're able to like set up 2 Okidogis at one point. Dunsparce. We haven't seen any Crispin this game. That's kind of weird. Okay, there's a town store instantly giving us access to Air Balloon. There's the Binding Mochi. If there's one Binding Mochi prize, that would be awesome. I don't know if they're playing like 2 or 3. If they only play 2, yeah, they have enough. They have enough. That's bad. A big research? Nah. We are slapping 120 with the Mind Band. But they still have Jet Energy, so that is gonna be bad. We need to like gust this guy up. They're gonna knock this guy out for like 0 prizes, which is great. Having this on board is not great though. I thought lacking a Crispin would be very great right now. 0 prize cards for you, my friend. Legacy Energy activation. Blocked out. Let's go. Yeah, we're in a very weird position. There's Mimikyu, which can do absolutely nothing. Oh, very bad. Tinning is winning. We need to boss, 100%. We have Bravery Charm again. So we can put a Prism Energy here. Slap down the Artisan. Use the Artisan to get ourselves an Okidogi. Trapping with Maractus could be great, but they have Pidgeot, so it doesn't matter. Bravery. We can have to wait with the Bravery Charm, I suppose. And go for the boss. Go with this. Let's go. 120. There's Bravery Charm capabilities. This guy still has Binding Mochi, so it doesn't matter. Let's go. Okay, so the next thing we have to do is set up another Okidogi. Give 1 energy to one of them. We can also TM Devo. TM Devo will be great as a KO if we're able to like accumulate some damage. They still need to take 4 prizes, by the way. So that's at least 1, 2, 3 attacks. Which means they're going to be poisoned with a lot of damage. Giving ourselves some more time. Not a lot of energies in that discard pile. 2 Okidogis, though. 2 Okidogis is a lot. Another one of these. Okay. We have knocked out 2 Timbers. I haven't seen any Girders. Pidgeot is damaged, not doing too much. And Rich in Energy, they're finally there. Seven damage counter on the active Pokemon could work at one point. We have Gust in combination. They would need to have Gust as well. They need to knock out Munkidori. Then we are sacrificing 1 Okidogi. Depends on if they have Gust, to be honest. We need to find stuff like Crispin. Crispin would be great. There's like so many energy still left in the deck. And 3 Crispin as well. So it all comes down to if we are able to get another Okidogi. Could also like Crispin onto a Munkidori, but Munkidori only slaps 60. Is enough to knock out something like the Timber. They have already burned 3 rare candies, so that's great. Even if they evolve, we could knock it out with the Monkey. But only if we have... Now, I think we cannot, because we've burned a lot of Prism Energies and the rest of the energy. So that's bad. Ugh. That's very bad. Yeah, we 100% need Crispin. Yeah, more Toxic Powder. Let's go. You can also TM Devo them. Then they will need to find another rare candy, and if there's a rare candy prize, that would be great. Interesting. TM Devo play is quite good. Town store. First of all, let's go for the Artisan. Get Okidogi up and ready to go. Let's go. I will then go for TM Devo. Get a Bravery Charm right here. Good slap down. Like, these are 2 prize Pokemon. This is... If I have the monkey, that would be great, but I don't know if that's going to be sufficient. Lana's aid could just allow us to get a fighting energy, which is pretty bad. Munkidoris, maybe just slap them 1 down. They don't have that much gust, right? Let's go for... Professor's Research? Yeah, let's go. Okay, there is still a world where we Maractus and then TM Devo. Or we TM Devo right now. And then they lose their Pidgeot. And then they slap damage onto us. Maractus strapping. Slapping 40 with poison is 50. Still not enough quite yet. I have the Crispin in hand though. Nice ball. Is there still? No, there's nothing left in deck. A bunch of Crispins though, but that's it. I could TM Devo and hope there's a rare candy priced. And that they cannot find it, but they draw their entire deck, so... I could also Maractus. Slap for 20, that's 50. And then with the Mind Band, that's 120. We might potentially get there, right? That's 40 with poison in between turns. With Maractus, the 60 is actually the game. Yeah, let's go with that. And they're also gonna get damage with this. Let's go. Time, and they also cannot, they can technically attack with something else. Corner. If I would have TM Devo'd, would have that mattered? I don't have boss in hand. It would have been a lone little Pidgey. Lone little Pidgey boss, but we don't have any energies to work with. I wonder if this is the correct play here. Whatever happens, if they knock out Maractus, Munkidori can knock out the Conkeldurr. Because of weakness. Yeah, they had the candy, so the TM Devo would have not been too great. Crispin in hand. Runaway draw again. This is a very... the high amount of balls really saved this game, but this is the exact finals that happened in the junior division. Okay, Jet. They're gonna attack with this guy. We're all out of special energies, by the way. No, not Monkey. Yo, cool. Knocking this guy out. That's perfect. That is perfect. I just need to attack with Monkey regardless. Ah, nah. That's saving them the game. No. That is saving them the game. Maractus bossing. Is there like more Jets? Maybe there's a Jet prize. Maybe they are confused. I have to go for this strategy. Dang it. If there's a Jet prize, that would be great. Colossus Tenacity could give us... Yeah. No, this is not great. All we can hope is that there is an energy prized. Or, yeah, the Jet energy needs to be prized. That's our only win condition. Oh, they just concede. What? Is the last energy Jet energy? Would have that been awesome? Crazy. That's the attack with the Munkidori is not. I think their Jet energy was prized or something, and they didn't want to flip. I have no idea, but we were able to do it. But in the junior division, you saw like this deck up against Conkeldurr, and it was actually losing against it. Insane, insane. I don't know why they conceded. I have no idea. Like we slapped 120. They had 10 damage. I'm very confused. But in the finals, in the Frankfurt Junior Division, Okidogi lost against Conkeldurr. So Conkeldurr also getting insanely popular. So glad I was able to showcase some of the power that Okidogi can bring. Like the Luxurious Cape, 330 HP. Okidogi was awesome. The capabilities to attack with Munkidori is awesome. They also went after our... Yeah. After our cornerstone. So that left our Munkidori wide open. Interesting. All right. Time for another opponent. Also, go check out the sponsors that make the content possible on the channel here. We have dragonshield.com for your sleeves, binders, and deck boxes, 5% off. PotownStore.com for your TCG Live code card needs, 5% off as well. And cardmarket.com for European players to buy and sell cards to people all across Europe. We have found another opponent. Let's see if we're going to be showcasing the best quality of Okidogi this time around. We were drawing into a lot of special energies. I could not find like my regular basic energies. Here we go. I think this deck wants to be going first. Yeah, going first, high amount of balls. Seems great, right? And also, if you are able to just equip the Prism, you have 100 additional HP, you slap 100 additional damage, and you only need to attach 1 energy the following turn, which means you can focus on boss's orders. Okay, let's see what we see on the rank ladder here. We did already face Conkeldurr, so it is a legitimate deck. I wonder how many people at Pittsburgh will play that. Again, we start with the Cornerstone, so please give us Goldango. Give us a Goldango, please. Yeah, it's an okay-ish hand. Oh, Munkidori, that's not great. But at least we do compact with Okidogi strategies. Luxury Escape, Legacy Energy in there as well. Prism, Air Balloon. I'm gonna retreat just in case they have Jamming Tower or anything like that. We're up against a Munkidori. We do have balls, so we can put up some pressure instantly. Currently having 230 HP. Okay, looks like we're gonna be up against Marnie's Grimmsnarl. We come back with so much abilities that it's actually not the best thing in the world. So I think focusing on Cornerstone and knocking out Frostlass is also kind of a great strategy. Energy on the Monkey. TM Evo. I think if we damage ourselves, we can use Munkidori's later. So I don't mind going after this guy. Yeah, they have also Munkidori action of their own, so... and also we're gonna get damaged quite a lot. Could also TM Devo, would be hilarious. At this point, I'll just attach. I'll Boss's Orders right here. And I'll use the Pokegear here. Colorless Tenacity, that's nice. And I will use Artisan because they can technically get another stadium out. I will get Munkidori, which can really help us out to slap more damage. We have Prism Energy in hand, so that's good. 170 and attack. In a world, we can actually use Munkidori and attack. Darkness Energy, that's also fantastic. There's a lot of damage coming our way. Cornerstone Ogerpon is not looking too well. Night Stretcher and Artisan at the same time. We do have Legacy Energy in the process. Going after Frostlass might have been better. But we still do not have... We can also turn this into a one-prizer, I suppose. Oh, they're gonna Maractus? Really? Mud Gym, Counter Catcher, Munkidori. Sure, and a Research. If they whiff out on an energy, that would be hilarious. Okay. That is interesting. We're also damaging ourselves quite a bit. Adrena Brain. Do they have an energy? No, Cornerstone. They have an energy on the Maractus. Quite impressive. More energies. Okay, they're attaching onto this guy. Okay. Yeah, that makes our life a little bit easier, I suppose. Colorless Tenacity. Let's get this. And also this, I suppose. With the Town Store. We will be able to get an air balloon going. Air balloon time. Interesting. Adrena brain. Focusing. I could put it on the active. But this one will be quite annoying to deal with. And their fella is also quite annoying to deal with. Ugh. 70. They will have 20 to work with. Like a TM Devo. Yeah, this is not good. If I blow my Okidogi up, that would be very bad. That would be very bad. Huh. How do we go with this? Air balloon. If I attack this guy, we have a lone cornerstone. They have a lot of damage on their Munkidori. This will be quite difficult to handle. But I guess we have to put up some pressure. I guess we have no shot. 170. We did have TM Devo at one point. Ow, we're gonna damage ourselves with the exploding needles. Yowza. But that one's gone. So we need 4 prize cards, right? There's a Crispin. Very good. Definitely with the hand that we currently come back with. The Munkidoris will need to protect our cornerstone. So that's the thing, right? Cornerstone cannot be damaged by anything that has ability. So if we have an army of Munkidori, we can protect our cornerstone. Yeah. Secret box. Okay, here comes rare candy. You guys ready? Okay, what do we do here? We will get knocked out, 30 damage coming onto one of our Pokemon. We have to deal with a Pokemon that has abilities. 1 Grimmsnarl down the drain, so we need also 1 Stretcher down the drain. What is the option here? We confuse it with Monkey, try to set ourselves up with Legacy Energy and the Cornerstone Ogre Pawn, use Munkidoris in the process. TM Devo is something we cannot use at the moment, unfortunately. TM Devo would be very funny though. Depends on if candies are prized. They only have 1 counter catcher remaining as Gust because I see a boss here. Maybe a second boss could also be an option here. We will need to establish more Munkidori than the opponent. That's the key. Spike Mutt. Morgrim. Okay, so they're not going for the rare candy place. Or maybe they will. I don't know. They already have Marnie's Grimmsnarl in hand. Maybe. Oh, they have Super Rod. Super Rod Ultra Ball. Maractus. Air Balloon. And a Professor's Research. Ooh, dang. There was a rare candy prize, maybe. No. I have no idea. That's the second boss, by the way. Shaman. I am not finishing off the bench. Yeah, but our Okidogi will now most likely survive. And that means we can get another good punch off. Can focus on the Munkidoris to maybe heal off our cornerstone. Let's go! Okay, we survived. That's awesome. So, the game plan will be... There's a Bravery Charm. That's good. We can TM Devo. Could be very annoying for them to deal with, but Bravery Charm is most likely better. Let's focus on Crispin first. Let's get this one in hand. I don't need anything else, I suppose. But we have a huge hand. They most likely... I'll put this one in the hand. Accelerate here. Legacy here. Adrena Power from this guy. If we put it all on the active, they all push it back to us, so that's bad. That is bad. Bravery Charm. A TMD was also a strategy, by the way. Let's go with this and attack. Let's go. Another Crispin. We have 2, 4, 5 cards in hand. We will try and focus on Cornerstone this time around, as it's the Pokemon that cannot get damaged by Cornerstone. If they are able to establish 2 Frostlass, it's going to be able to attack us, but it's a legacy energy, so it actually is giving up 1 prize. With Marnie's Grimmsnarl, they can focus on the 2 Pokemon currently at hand, and that's actually Okidogi and Munkidori that they can knock out all at the same time. But we have a huge hand. Maybe they're gonna go for an Iono here. I would love that. Our hand is pretty bad, but maybe we will whiff out on energies that way. Eee. Please do not Iono. I don't know. We need to focus on taking 3 more prize cards. They are gonna take a 2 prize turn. It's fine. Our Munkidori will get knocked out, which is also not great. If I'm top decking an Artisan, that would be nice, because then I can focus on charging up our good friend Cornerstone in combination with a Monkey, because of Crispin. Adrena Brain's all gonna go onto our Cornerstone, most likely. And the Shadow Bullet. Terra Pokemon cannot get damage on the bench. They are focusing on Munkidori, which makes sense. And look at that. Because of the Freezing Shroud, both of my Pokemon get knocked out. Yowza. Not a second Frostlass though, so that at least is good. Okidogi. Okay. Okay. At this point, slapping on this, going for a Crispin, getting the fighting energy, and this in hand. Which one in the hand? This one. Now that I think about it, I can accelerate the psychic energy. Psychic energy here. Prism energy here. And let's rock and roll with the 140 damage. Okay. Because of the Frostlass, they're gonna damage themselves. They can technically heal 60 with double Monkey. And then they're gonna put 60 on our side of the field. Technically, you can also like counter catcher Okidogi, knock that out. There's an Iono. Okay. Please give us something great. 3 cards. Pokegears. I like it. I have no supporters in hand, so I don't need to like Spike Mat to reshuffle. There's a Bravery Charm to protect my Okidogi a little bit. More Grim. They're gonna put 60 on our active, right? This is a quite suspenseful game. Okay, next turn we are gonna get knocked out by Adrena Power. Now they can put 30 on our Okidogi if they want to. Yeah, doing nothing. That's awesome. Frostlass coming into play. We need a Monkey of our own. Yeah. I will Pokegear first. Find the research. Slap down the Artisan. Get myself Munkidori. Get a Bravery Charm onto this guy. Another Pokegear. It is a Boss's Orders. Interesting. If I knock out a damaged... Nah. Boss's Orders seems nice. That's not the play though. Big Research. Yeah, it's gonna have to be Stretcher. Getting the Darkness energy. Darkness Energy here. Maybe the... Interesting. So that's 170. Is it still gonna be enough? 170 in total with it's 180. 290. Still not enough quite yet. Okay. What else? What else? Another Munkidori, trying to charge that one up. Okay. This is it. This is where we're at. Okay. So at least with Frostlass coming into play, we will be at 150. With double monkey, they can get there. But they also need to like gust us up. Otherwise, they're damaging nothing, right? We will have some damage here, which means we can... I on the tree? No! Luxury scale. Leonos 8 is very good. Leonos 8 is very, very good. Okay, let's see what happens now. Adrena Brain is bad. They're gonna try and heal that crazy Marnie's Grimmsnarl. What a battle. What a battle. There is a Marnie's Grimmsnarl in their discard pile with Super Rod, with Stretcher. So they're in a world we can... Oh, this is also quite scary. These guys getting knocked out here. Shadow Bullet. Yeah, that's gonna be a knockout. That's bad. That one is protected though. Let's see. What can we do? We have Leonos 8. We can reshuffle because there was a research at one point somewhere. Mimikyu. Not what we need currently. They need 3 prizes. This is scary. Yeah. It's gonna have to be Leonos 8. Getting ourselves Munkidori, Darkness Energy, Fighting Energy. Yeah. Have to, if we go for the 30 there, that's not good. If we go for the 30 there, that's a little bit more interesting. Need to like spread it all onto one Pokemon. Attachment here. Can also retreat, making them... But then this guy's damaged. But if we attack with a 1-prizer, at this point, if they have like 3 Munkidori, they can knock this guy out. 3 Munkidori, then knock this guy out, but will they have a Marnie's Grimmsnarl afterwards? It's gonna have to be this situation. Where do we put all this damage? 140. They will have enough to go for multiple. If they find Frostlass, that's great. If they don't... Retreat? No, we're gonna attack. This guy's gonna get knocked out. Luxurious Cape. At this point, it doesn't matter. Luxurious Cape. Let's go. If this guy is knocked out and they knock this guy out as well, then we need more damage on our field. Right? Yeah, but with 90 damage, that's very scary. Gonna have to focus on attacking here. Yeah, what a crazy game, man. Oof. Colorless Tenacity. 1 card remaining. We're gonna get Iona to 1. Dang. All the way down to 1 prize card remaining. Do they have access to their last Stretcher? Do they have access to their last Counter Catcher? Do they have access to their last Frostlass? Please tell me. What can they do? They need a 3 prize turn here. All of my Pokemon have a ridiculous amount of hit points. Technically, they have the 3 monkeys. So far it's clear. If they have a stretcher from their prizes, then we lose. Yeah. Here come the monkeys. Serious monkey business. Maybe... Is there something I could have done here? Yeah, the monkeys were too crazy. And now the question is, do they find Night Stretcher from their prize cards? Yeah. This guy has 200 HP. So with Frostblast and attack, we survive. Right? We technically have Prism Energy double monkey, so we can knock out Snorunt right there. They have the stretcher. Insane. So we have 200 HP, right? With an attack, with a Frostblast, we should survive. This is the most suspenseful game ever. Here comes Marnie's Grimmsnarl. With the Shadow Bullet, they would need... Countercatcher no longer is live, so I think we got this. No more energies? What? That's also something funny, right? Out of energies. Freezing Shroud? Yo, that's crazy. Yeah, we have enough stuff to finish this game. Cool. Here we go. My monkey is doing some monkey business. Yeah, let's go! Another dub for the Okidogi Deck. Nice. This is a very interesting matchup, I would say. But we were able to pull it off. So very, it's a suspenseful game. We're in the higher tiers of Master Rank as well, so that's cool. Very funny fact, we reached level 20, but I actually reached level 100, I think a couple of months ago, and TCG Live said, oh, you know what, I cannot count over 100, so we're going back to level 1. So that's what happened there. Okay, one more game for Okidogi. And yeah, the Pittsburgh Regionals will happen today, and I'm very excited to be taking a look at the live stream, see what is going on. They also have some very cool merch over on the Regionals there. So if you are at Pittsburgh, get some merch. They look very, very cool. So yeah, Munkidoris are insane. That's what we can conclude here. Okay, I can go first. I wouldn't. I don't mind this. Hopefully this time around we do not start with Cornerstone. Let's go! Time for the Okidogi madness. Okay, let's start it off. How about Prism Energy? And I don't know if they're gonna... any Munkidori deck cannot dunk, right? I don't believe so. We're gonna end the turn. Next turn we're gonna Crispin, get a Fighting Energy, get a Darkness Energy, and then we have a Munkidori established and an Okidogi potentially with 330 HP. Oof! Is it Gardevoir? Okay, Okidogi I think loses to Gardevoir quite heavily. We do have the boss, so I guess we can take down Little Rolls if I can. Please, TM Evo. Oh, big research as well. Dang. Okay, I think we have matter match. Okidogi cannot win against Gardevoir, I would say. We are weak to Psychic, so yeah. But maybe they can only find one Rolls. And then we can boss it up and have a good time. Yeah, let's forget my words. We can do this. Attachment here. I'm not gonna slap this down, otherwise we could potentially get trapped. And I will just boss. Away with the rolls. Away with you. Boom. Let's go. I know we can still get confused by the Munkidori there. It all comes down to if we can find Air Balloon, Munkidori attack, flipping heads, I suppose, is also an option. But that's the best thing that could have happened here. Okay, Darkness Energy there, a big research again. Whee! All the counter catchers gone. Okay. I think we're safe from gusting. We do not run Shaman, so we're gonna have to be afraid of like... Oh, Rare Candy's gone as well, that's cool. Maybe they go for Team Evo instead. 2 rolls. All the energies down. Like, they have in their discard pile 8 energies, 2 energies in play. So all their energies are like gone. Insane. This seems like the winning list from Frankfurt in the Master Division, as well as a lot of top 4 lists by Henry Chow at the Monterrey Regionals. How do we fix this? We are gonna get confused. We're gonna see some damage. We can transfer over some damage with our Munkidori. Is an option. But then their Munkidori can damage us again. But all the darkness energies are gone, including darkness energy. Mind ban. Okay, what now? We are confused. Nazball. Okay, that could help. That could help. Yeah, I guess we have no shot but to go for Nazball. We can trap the Munkidori, but that's bad. Yeah, I guess we'll have to retreat here. We have the Legacy Energy as well, still. Crispin! This one. This one. This one goes to the hand, the other one goes onto my Okidogi. Prism Energy. And we're gonna have to say goodbye to this one. The damage on there can still be relevant. We have Luxurious Cape, but it doesn't matter. We most likely will lose there. I'm gonna slap this guy down. And now I will go for the good punch onto a Munkidori. That's 2 prizes already. So let's go. They did find themselves a Curlia, so that makes me think that their Gardevoirs are prized or something. Darkness Energy on the Clefairy? Clear. Yeah, that makes me think the Gardevoirs or the Rare Candy is prized. Yeah, that's gonna be that. Rare Candy is prized. We see an Iono here. Can we find balls, please? That's no balls. We do have a Legacy Energy though. Legacy Energy on the Munkidori to transfer some damage. Is that an option? Lana's 8. Colress's Tenacity. Colress's Tenacity could allow us to get a Stadium and an Energy card. Lana's 8 could allow us to get only Energy. So it has to be Colress's Tenacity. We can slap 170. Still not going to be enough though. Will they find enough Darkness Energies though? With Stretcher being gone, Darkness Energies being gone? I don't know. Yeah, Colress's Tenacity. We're going to get ourselves Artisan. We're going to get ourselves Prism Energy. Can start wiggling around with a fresh Okidogi. Yeah, it doesn't matter. I'm going to get one shot at it regardless. I'll slap this one over here. Maybe I'll slap this one over here. But the damage counters can still be... With Munkidori, they can knock this guy out. So I have to go for an Artisan. Buh. That's bad. Yeah, let's get ourselves Okidogi again. And give this guy a Legacy Energy. Sounds alright to me. Let's go. Good punch. We're still, as you can see, we are at 2 prize lead, but it still looks bad for us. Okidogi can get knocked out by just Adrena Brain. Luckily, 2 Darkness Energies here. Stretcher there, so maybe we are a little bit in luck. They have the Stretcher, no! Okidogi, no! There's gonna be 2 Okidogis getting knocked out here. And a Nazball, maybe like Screen Tail in the mix, and 2 Okidogis, 2 Munkidoris, and an Iono again. I love the Iono here. Our hand was so bad. Please, give us something good. Okay, we have access to Gardevoir, Darkness Energy. Yeah, they have the Gardevoir, so now we are in trouble. We are in a whole heap of trouble. Because there's gonna be 2 prize KOs. Gonna knock this guy out, gonna knock this guy out. This is a 0 prize Pokemon though. But we need Crispin. So this deck has some troubles against Gardevoir, 100%. Just need to take 4 prizes. They are all out of counter catcher at least, so that's good. Huh. They're gonna damage themselves. They can only transfer 30 damage, but that's enough to knock out this Okidogi. If they don't do it, we can potentially get a Bravery Charm. 190. Retreating the Darkness Energy would be the best part. Yeah, with 2 of these, that's very scary. Ow. And now they're gonna knock out Okidogi and we're gonna be in a lot of trouble. Bravery Charm on these guys does help out though. Making sure that Okidogi is not one-shotting these. We have Maractus trapping potentially as well. But yeah, they have like a ton of energies that they can work with. How do we deal with this? How do we deal with this? we cannot even attack with this Okidogi. Yeah. Artisan. This is so bad. But if we don't damage them, there's too much damage on their field. So silly. Do we have... Yeah, we have Lana's 8 and corners and the Maractus. I think that's the only way to do something here. So sad. So sad. I'll leave the Artisan as it is. Yeah. Cornerstone could be our way to help this situation, as everything that has abilities cannot attack me, but there is still Screamtail which can just one-shot me, which is still bad. I have no idea. This is bad. I'm stuck, I cannot even attack. Yeah, this is it. We have met our match. Because of Gardevoir, they have like... I don't know if they have double Munkidori though, as they did burn a double Stretcher. The Darkness Energy is on the Clefairy there. Oh, they have Super Rod. Eek. Super Rod, Darkness Energy. Earthen Vessel gets a Darkness Energy. Double Monkeys up and ready to go. It all comes down... There's 2 energies on this guy. They did burn Super Rod. There's like 7 energies that they can accelerate, but this Clefairy needs to get knocked out first. This is a 0 price Pokemon though, so if we draw into an energy, maybe we can go for Maractus shenanigans, but we don't have boss. Our hand is too bad. Another monkey? Yeah, heal yourself, please. By all means. Clefairy putting in work. I don't see a win out. Currently we have like 0 I think Maractus trapping is the only thing I can think of currently. As they only have 14 cards left in deck. We have an air balloon, but nothing that can work. Interesting. Artisan. Yeah, I'll take nothing. I have nothing that can work. Yeah, the Adrena Brains could be working in our favor. They don't have Counter Catcher any longer. Maybe Screamtail is prized. And they put damage onto us. We put damage back on them. Oh, there is the Screamtail. But if all the energies are on the Screamtail, there is a world where we can boss something, right? How many energies will they put on there? There's 8 in total. Then there is still a world where we have 1 additional turn and we can boss trap a Munkidori. But we will need to set up a bunch of Munkidoris as well, so that's quite scary. Adrena Brain powers. Yeah, Gardevoir seems impossible for Okidogi. But it's a powerhouse, right? Slapping 170. Having 230 HP is kind of insane. The Roaring Scream activation. And our good friend is knocked out. But now, there is... Can we please get something nice? They still have like a lot of psychic energies right there. Okay, there is a Pokégear. We can do something with this. More Munkidoris. Yeah, we need more Munkidoris. And then we need Pokégear. Okay, there's Lana's Aid. That could allow us... We don't have boss, so we need like big draw power. Yeah, because next turn we need to boss. 100%. Draw power, let's go. Prism Energy here. And that's it. Yeah. Yeah, they most like... We don't have Shaman, so they can attack us with 60 from the Munkidori, but then we can put that back, so that's cool. Yeah. And we need to, like, Munkidori trap them. They're gonna retreat. Swing with the Clefairy once again. There's 3 energies stuck on the Screamtail. They only have 4 remaining. This is quite crazy to do. Ultra Ball. They have like 12 cards remaining. I wish I was able to trap something like Fez, but I'm not. 11 cards remaining in their deck. And Iono to 4. No, we have the boss. We need to like boss Maractus. No boss. That's bad. Our entire game plan revolves around bossing up a monkey and using Maractus. And that's no longer possible here. Unless we top deck boss. In our discard pile, only one boss is ordered. There was one on the bottom of the deck. Ow. Yeah, that's the quick roundabout of how no boss's orders, unfortunately. Yeah, there's nothing we can do here. That's well played. We don't have counter catcher, so would have been insane to have a comeback with like trapping with Maractus. Hopefully you guys had a great time seeing the Okidogi deck in action. Here's the list one more time. If you guys enjoyed the video, let me know. I rock the hell out of the like button. Helps out in many ways to support the channel. And yeah, big shout out again to Adrena S from the Frankfurt Regionals, getting second place with Okidogi. Very unique list. And have yourself a fantastic rest of your day. I'll see you guys tomorrow for more Pokemon TCG epicness. Peace.